Alright, let's bring this thing on up, shall we? Hey, you're CT. Hey, you're CLZ. How you guys doing? Okay, what happened to the camera? Why are you off? I'm back, camera. We love you. Okay, there it is. I gotta say you're trouble. Oh, it really is. Yeah. No, I hate it.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
Hey, LDG. Look, if they work the way you made that sound, I have a couple of jobs that require the laser eyes. I can't pay much, but I'll give your character nice items.
Study the winding roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
You know, he probably could, and that would definitely be right up his alley.
To recall a thing is to make it...
I'm kind of sitting here going, what were we working on? And I think the answer was we're working on actually accessing paths for everyone.
We would often take our afternoon tea at the quaint cafe a few blocks from the library. A little more light, a little more strength.
Yeah, there's no way we're getting clear down the list, and that's fine. I just realized there's not actually a Vestal path that specializes in bonk.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well. A welcome advancement in the science of survival. Every twinkling recollection.
You waited for me to take that drink. I can tell. Oh my goodness.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
And yeah, I'm right there with you, Trouble. The eye pressure test thing, they always have to do it again on me, because, no. No, thank you, no.
Indistinct and ill-minded. No comfort awaits you here.
Alright, let's go to 3s. This is going to be a thing.
Our host assured us of the group's anthropological values, but I sensed his designs extended well beyond the theoretical. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light? Zealotry, an undying blight upon the soul.
I was going to say, I don't think we've actually done any unlocks for our Vestal yet. So, yeah, she can hang out in rank 3 and be only semi-useful at the moment.
Repudiated, but unbowed. Nothing remains, save a burning will to survive.
I mean, I like the front lines. That's not a hard sell.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
I'm sort of torn between Controlled Burn and Firestarter right now in this setup, because we're doing a very supporty runaway setup, and so I want to keep Hearthlight in, for a variety of reasons, mostly including I would very much like to have the ability to make Stealth go no. And it's got extra healing over time given from her healing skills, except that none of them seem to do that, which has me going, why is that in that path? Maybe it's for items, I don't know. I think we'll blow Hearthlight out for the moment. Alright, we'll keep Deathless on because he wants to use it twice in a combat anyway. I think we're going to go Tempest Leper and just get especially vicious in the universe today.
The time for denial has passed. Can feel it.
Hey, you Mama Cat. How you doing? Welcome on in today.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading.
Pardon, I've got the munchies because I've got just a little bit of Chex Mix that I made right before stream. You know, I've hardly gotten a chance, CLC. I have got the one stream of it Monday and then didn't get to play any of it the last couple of days because my schedule's been all over the place and I've been running a bunch of things. But so far, it's great. Still love it. Hasn't changed. Not expecting to change it. Although I got a shocker, because I got some time to have set this on in the background the last couple of days. And, I didn't realize the Flagellant's little buddy could be summoned before you've done that story bit. Alright, he gets the hit in, but he's done now. That bell is still my very favorite sound in the game.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
I thought real hard about using Deathless there, and then I thought twice in a fight. Not gonna happen from that, is it?
Straightforward and effective.
Yeah, it's definitely on the warmish side here today. My desert has decided to skip this spring bullshit and go straight to summer temperatures.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul. Listen, practice, improve.
Alright, nothing especially crazy going on here. I get completely turned around on his paths and which version of Sepsis I'm running in an even build.
The next stop is leagues away.
It's a
Plan
problem.
accordingly.
Worth mentioning, the steel plating is a stagecoach item that is a road gear. Just bear that in mind in case it becomes relevant for pets.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
And yeah, that's about what the temperature is running here just outside. Alright, we didn't draw another road gear pet, so that's not going to matter. We drew into the Cub, though, so that's a luxury gear. And we drew into the Cub with a wind chime sitting up, and that is my favorite luxury gear, so it's not a hard sell.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And we kind of drew into this wonderful in combination of 2 songbooks and 2 whiskey barrels, which is lots and lots of possible plus modifications on party, in exchange for a totality of stress neutrality, as long as no one is mellophobic. Dear Bonnie. Fortunately, we did not draw into a solve that problem for Bonnie. So she gets left out of the general happy fun times everybody is feeling today. But, some of those relationships went a little nuts with that combo. We're definitely putting the bulwark band on the leper. Oh no, don't blind my leper. We'll repair that once. The other one will get done as soon as we move in.
Is always welcome.
Did we pull someone with both soft and robust? That's kind of great. Alright. We absolutely are not getting naked and afraid. I've never found that to be worth it. So I guess we're going shrouding. That'll be a thing.
The villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Yeah, so disease resistant, but good at melting down and blinds on hit. Yuck.
A little company and a long ride ahead. Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Well, that's the thing that just happened. And yeah, I don't think I could have asked for a nicer opening for our in items.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation. Souls of a dying world, empty of hope and humanity.
Oh dang it, who wanted kill shots on gaunts?
Steady yourself.
Hey, you can see that. Bonnie wants kill shots on gaunts. Don't think you're managing that just there, so knock out the stealth. Let's get her low. Set her up for a Bonnie kill shot. One.
A trivial worriment.
And she's done. You know, we've got a minute to hang out. So, why don't you be all awesome? And we'll just get a little fiddly here. He needs a round for Deathless, and that's fine. We need a delaying tactic by him, though. And yeah, we're absolutely straight delaying to get goals done here. But I'm kind of fine with that. There we go. And because we got that done, I could think about pulling Deathless off his bar entirely. Which I think I will in favor of something a little more self-healy for him, because okay, Sepsis is great for that, but at the moment, he kind of has the itty-bitty teeny-tiny problem of we don't really in a good Blight party for Sepsis. He's the only guy stacking up blights.
We must understand the path if we are ever to be free of it.
Alright, let's go ahead and get Junia moving on this.
Vestal. Chapter 1. Want not.
Like, without even going into this story for her, have you ever known anyone who's good at the words, want not? I mean, ever.
Together with her sisters, she tended the Order's sacred flame in pious humility. The Abbey's austere arches and sanctified masonry afforded her a life of sheltered privilege that few beyond the walls could imagine. Discipline was paramount, and when forbidden desires would seek to distract her from monastic toil, she smothered them. Reluctantly.
Also, the back row, we are keeping her around as a primary, mostly healer coastal, who can't use Hand of Light anyway. Definitely needs to put into sub-administrations for it. It's a little disappointing she can't use Hand of Light right now, though, because the respectful thing with Baldwin there is really kind of great.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
This does not really require super careful deliberation, because we have a scouter region with a watchtower goal, and need to find and kill a creature den anyway. And okay, there's one way up there, but maybe there's an earlier one. Also, the hit here is against armor, and our armor is the thing that refills automatically thanks to the steel plate, which is all good stuff. The downside, of course, is that armor hit means we aren't getting the buff to armor for having full armor at the start of fights, but whatever.
The value of such a view is matched only by its unsettling awfulness.
So this must have been our other animal den, because we should have seen an extra creature den location in theory. And it certainly ain't ahead of us. I'm a little disappointed to go for the hospital. We absolutely have to lose the animal den, because I would have liked to get it out of soft. Have fun with your EDF, Mama Cat.
He struggles to decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
There is some really glorious trinkets here that I wish I could afford. But we can, and that's all there is to it. So we'll grab a bunch of the leper standby here. I always hit escape to leave the hoarder, and it's never escape. There is definitely a pass that could be done, I think, on the UI here and there on this game. Just to unify out some button choices here and there. Yeah, if we want to Emerald in, it's the Oasis. There's not actually another choice.
Decidedly inconvenient. At least we know what's coming. They prostrated themselves before the primogenial power of the obelisks, and were rewarded for their...
Because a lot of menus escape will close them, but the Hoarder and the Hospital it doesn't. And then the ability to adjust position on these so that you could set your own 135 setup would help a lot. Otherwise, if you change up your skills, it just presents them in the default order, which I think is learn order for the hero. Not 100% there. Which can cause just a little bit of confusions. We'll just set up the theme for the Runaways actions this run, which will be, why don't you also be on fire? Don't resist the blight. That's rude.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity. The work continues.
What is this resisting thing nonsense?
Nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
So of course we have the problem of Bonnie is already having trouble getting friendly with everybody else, and obviously we're just going to make that worse here. That's fine.
The loathing whispers.
That relationship change was locked in whether I took the stress reduction or not. So all other things being equal, it's better to take it.
It should be. Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the lose relics option here.
tree ahead? That is where they'll make their move. Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
Also, CLZ, I don't know if you were watching closely at our first in, but our combo there was ridiculous, and I just need to call attention to that again. Just completely, absolutely bad shit. In all the best ways. Well, that was a wasted turn for him. Not quite enough to force the check. And that blind token just saved our bacon. Now we'll force the check.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones. Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I'm not tempted by the plus healing given minus damage trinket for the Vestal, who's doing a very good job with Judgment. I'm a little tempted with it for Bonnie, who is doing almost no direct damage. Because her direct damage is all in Firefly. But I'm not sure it matters a ton right now because our only direct heal is Cauterize. I don't know. Also, Damien, could you maybe slow down on the pain enthusiasm? Just a little.
Collaboration confers advantage. Measured and steady.
I have so little trouble believing it. Why don't you maybe not be dodging?
effective. A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Does Fester not check their dodge tokens? Neat. Ew. This follow-up is not pretty. Alright, why don't you be on all of the fire? No, you misunderstand. Your job is for everything to be on all of the fire.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Triple blade now.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Incremental, but deadly all the same.
We got rid of the bleed to avoid the dot damage, and it got replaced with blight from the oozes because fuck you. That's probably real dumb, because we just gave them a corpse to possibly use to buff up.
Agony by accumulation.
But, you know, what can you do? Also, her heals in survivor mode are just nonsense, and it's kind of great. Naturally, that stacked more burn on the already burning guy, who was already at Death's Door.
The slow suffering begins.
I like to think of the leper as doing that, like, adjust just slightly out of position dodge, where it looks like he hardly moves.
Straightforward and effective.
You know, just keep exploding corpses. It's funny at this point. Never mind that it's not actually doing anything to them. Trouble, have you seen his sword in his backstory picture? because the unbroken one extends out, like, just a little further. Oh, he's apparently our man for finishing off targets today.
Flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Three stress and a mastery. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not the one I want, which is any of the discount ones.
The loathing abates.
Admittedly, that would probably be really awesome, if not for the fact that we're running around with the Radiant Torch, and so a little stress resisty. Because, yeah, for my first stream run of Confession 3, we're definitely going baby mode.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Cooperation is the key.
Others buff. That is maybe not the most helpful piece of information you've ever sent me, dude. Taunts on round starts. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. In a way that is really epically horrible. Good lord. That was very extreme judgment. The special judgment. Yeah, that just goes on the list of reasons that is the best sound file in the game. There's a teeny tiny piece of me when I think about alert noises that thinks about pulling that bell noise.
This wound, at least, has been tended to. Of the unprepared.
We can just take a moment on Baldwin this round. I mean, we're not in great shape, but they're in worse shape, so you know.
Fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Adjust, adjust. Hey, you Sailor Peter. There's always a part of me that wants to go hello sailor when you come in though, and it's just not quite on.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Yeah, I will take that. I'm trying to remember with the Zork games where that was an actual honest-to-goodness curse, and I don't think we ever actually sorted that out the other night. That's it. I'm going to stand up, take a quick stretch, refill my water, which is somehow and unaccountably empty despite my having refilled it right before stream. And get just a tiny bit more of that Chex Mix, because haha, I have a Chex Mix.
Summers of years gone.
Also, I just got an achievement called Merry Time. What?
And rest.
Clear the shroud. Okay, apparently that's my first shroud clear since they put the achieves in. I also got a call back shortly before stream finally from the physical therapist. So that should be starting next week. Speaking of things that have got to go, now we have not one but two things on Junia that really could be not used. Why don't you stop being Uzi and instead be a hemophiliac? This is a great improvement in our lives.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Alright, Junia. You're losing some negative traits. I guess you're also losing robust. You're just losing all of your traits. But at least they're no longer bad ones. Also, Bonnie, I would like you to hold this bear trap for reasons.
Listen, practice, improve. Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
I was gonna say, I doubt we can actually afford anything else worth talking about. And the answer is no, we cannot. Actually, Damien, hold this bear trap, but you are not allowed to play with it.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
I'm kind of in this space where I really want to go to all of these things. We'll hit the slips, though.
Waterways. Home now to far worse than rats. Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Truthfully, I was actually dreading seeing Bonnie relationships there.
Aspiration unites the hopeful. Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
I don't remember deleting... These candles come at the end of the run, don't they? For some reason I had in my head that we had to be carrying them. Look, mutant bacon is still bacon. I had to work very hard to hold the straight face on that one. And today our bacon apparently comes with a side of worms. We have bacon parasites. It's a problem. This is what you get when you do not fully cook your pigmen. Right here. Ooh, that does sound fun. Well, I guess thank you for correcting the order back to the correct order. I mean, I'll take it.
Communication is the key.
I'm just imagining the pig man being all unhappy, but you can't even see me, and the leper saying, why would that ever have mattered?
Fiend's strength dwindles.
It is not, after all, an unusual state of affairs for the man. I'm looking at this and the first thing through my head was, I'm going to put this to a vote in chat. Because seriously, what's there to pick from in this?
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Alright, well, let's play with Mr. Very Bad Ideas.
We tread beyond the realms of reason.
And Mr. Very Bad Ideas has in fact given us just the worst thing. There we go.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Now that wonderful question of how bad is its resist? $50-50. And he is out. Yeah, Cauterize with all of those bleeds it's throwing around is just amazing here.
The enemy weakens and wins.
Woo! He's a little picked on back there. Yeah, the immediate problem being I don't have a quick heal for Junya. Doesn't matter.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
First win on him, by the way. So, if I'm reading this right, if your stress is 5, and only 5, apply all kinds of dots on hit, and then gain 1 stress. If so, that is a remarkably specific trinket. That said, I happen to be at stress 5 on Bonnie right this second, so we can test that.
Wields the skill.
Also, oof.
Limping. Be prudent.
Be prudent. You can't be prudent. This is pig country. There's literally nothing I can do about the non-visible routes.
Indulging their vileness in the dark.
Yeah, definitely on the order of close calls. Okay, yeah, there's the Eyes of the Void plot. $15 is probably not worth popping the sepsis this round.
A master stroke. Stumbling and stupefied. A small foundation of trust.
Oh gee, looks like all of our health suddenly improved.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss? All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Oof. Rude. I popped the ethereal dust specifically thinking that we needed something to sort this out a bit. Don't get spayed. The whole reason we did that is because you had a problem with nothing to hit.
Dissection.
Back one is dead.
An unavoidable end.
Other one also dead.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary. The unknown awaits. Be wary.
One. We're on Confession 3, Dragon House. Dead. Death's Door. Not yet dead. Well, I was saving the full +3 conviction heal for her, but,
This road cannot be walked
you know.
alone. A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Meanwhile, Baldwin takes his job very seriously. It is destroying things. What things? Whatever things.
The loathing whispers.
I definitely would like a class with a big giant fuck-off hammer right about now. Let's see, an artifact with a resolute chance bonus. Yeah, let's just put that on Bonnie and her 9 stress. Yeesh.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze. Spend what you can.
I was just
No
thinking,
longer has
I need
meaning,
something that reduces some stress.
if indeed it ever did.
Do we have anything that reduces all of the stress? Oh, hey. Actually, before we click that out on Bonnie, who do you need? Julia is the answer. Yeah, let's not think too hard about where the roast pig feast came from right after the sleuth, shall we? Just accept that it is there and helpful, and, you know, try not to think about it too much. We came in again with not nearly enough to be buying anything stagecoach-wise or trinket-wise, and that's a shame. Bonnie has kind of...
One learns quickly when survival
I was kind of
demands
drawn
it.
into all of the negative quirks. We lost Melophobic. That is exactly the thing I wanted her to lose, and it's a shame that we can't afford the dirges on top of that now. I'd call that good enough.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
If I could afford the third wheel, I definitely would grab it. because I would very much like to be running the 3-wheel bonus.
Rain, fire, and rot.
No watchtower or no oasis. You know, I'm good with that.
Madness. While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
The wheels give you better healing between fights.
Unites the hopeful.
Road healing. There we go.
A bond to be counted on.
Also, here's a relationship best left uncontemplated, so I'm going to point it out to you. The leper and the flagellant are getting busy. Oh, dude, no, we worked hard for those relationships. And kind of lucked out on items.
The rancid crop
3 ins running.
Unchecked and abhorrent.
Yeah, that's very doable. Too bad, now you know it.
There's a battlefield ahead.
Also too bad, now you know it. We missed the blind with the initial smoke screen, and then it turned around and blinded him anyway, which I guess I'm thankful for. And then on top of it, it misfired while blind, which is just happy. All of the happy. Thank you.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Yeah, it's gonna get attention, is what's gonna happen.
Who will face the half-remembered horrors of their past? Chapter 2. A momentary lapse.
Yeah, it is in fact possible to get the rare and unusual double leprosy on your leper.
She was a paragon of duty and virtue, but reminders of her deprivation were everywhere. Surely she deserved some indulgence for her labors.
I hadn't realized that that automatically drops the firewood. That's kind of great.
Immersed in her reverie, she started violently at the piercing admonitions of the furious abbot.
She did in fact get her own book. It is very great.
Avatars of Oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain. The beautiful illusion that was the world, fragmented and undone. Suffering begins.
Just put him right the hell out. Maybe just bypass the whole stress routine for now.
Sanity returns. A brilliant conclusion. Strength. Collaboration confers advantage. Is gone. Let it die. The loathing abates. The loathing whispers.
Loathing abates to loathing unabates. Loathing cannot make up its goddamn mind.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
I was gonna say, we're avoiding the watchtower, so naturally half the team wants to go there.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Mostly only places the one forward because I'm trying not to displace the leper too hard. Come back to that question in a minute. But his whole kit is sort of front-facing, front-oriented.
Cooperation is the key.
We took a bit of a scramble there. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be running Sepsis if I'm honest. I don't really have enough light to make it worth it. But, you know, whatever.
One less obstacle in our path.
really hoping the blind would do its job there, but no.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless. Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
You know, this is not a hard sell. Less speed in exchange for bigger hits. Okay, now his speed is -4. Yeah, I don't actually know the Confession 3 boss very well. It's just one of those things. I mean, I don't object, and I have seen it before. You're not in the save file and not in a long while. Also, of all the Confession bosses that I've heard changes posted to, I think 3-1 is the one that seems to get the most. Ew. And we'll explode the giant corpse, not because it is the most useful thing we can do there, but because it's funny.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose. The loathing abates. When deliberation is exhausted, trust
No one says, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go fight the horrible baby. Yeah, we're doing that.
the loathing festers. Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption. The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
For some reason, Dragon House, that gives me the sudden urge to, like, go ahead and go find an emote artist again and get a banana hammer made. Slightly tempting. making Jania's inevitable unhappy result much unhappier.
Early results are encouraging.
There you go. Judged and on fire. And also blighted. Just to, you know, nail that down.
This road cannot be walked alone.
This is maybe not the smartest fight we've ever picked, but we've already picked a stupid fight this run. And let's just continue the trend.
The enemy weakens and wanes. The fiend's strength dwindles. A master stroke.
Yeah, the resistor is not really the point. The point is denying him the resources. There we go. Sad bell noises. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is the worst trophy. That is not the trophy I want going into an unfamiliar obsession. Oh.
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, the child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
P.S. Ravenous Avatar of Degeneracy will be the name of my new band. Now what I need here, and it was important, is for you to just sit right there. Your new job is to never move forward again.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You remember me picking up those bear traps a while back and just holding on to them? Yeah, this is what it was for. We got a Shambler earlier, Dysenberg. It was not a fun fight. We came out with everybody alive, but I wouldn't say it was something I'd like to do every time. Look, we have to beat the baby because we want our baby back ribs. It's just how this works. I'm a helper. And he's done.
The loathing abates.
Look, you have to take the baby's head. It's how you get the quickening. You know, let's just keep on the trend of getting horrible things. Oh yeah, that's a horrible thing. And you know the ridiculous bit about that horrible thing? That is definitely going on someone. Because turn start, occasional bleed, yeah, that's something I actually specifically want on the flagellant. And then, you know, the occasional turn start as it heals instead. Oh no. Oh no. That could go. I was gonna say, we've got combat items and need to put them on people. Problem solved. So, yeah, the thing I've got going on right now is that I have not hit a good trinket set for the festival because... Oh. No, I'm wrong. Junior, you get to go to heal Oda rank 4. And equip the Ghastly Gruel. But I've got a whole lot of I'm not sure about it trinkets. I think we'll put the stun resist thing on her even though we're not actually using anything that requires a stained trinket. But I've got a whole lot of trinkets that are kind of in that I'm not so sure about this today, bar. I think we're going to go for the Hoarder, but not because of the thing where Baldwin wants to go to the Hoarder. Although reducing the stress on him right now would be great. But just because the Hoarder has the candle. Yeah, I'd lost track of the healing trinket. I'm really going to be sitting here wishing we could afford things again, though, because I've got a rank 4 Vestal. It would be really nice to grab Icon of the Light. But, you know, Greater Protectorate is just right in the correct range. No, I've got to have it here. Yeah, 45% healing given bonus on our stacked Vestal here. That doesn't do the job.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
That's good, because we're right at the end, basically. Today, he would prefer to be hit in the face.
The slow suffering begins. The fiend's strength dwindles.
There's a really good argument for focusing down either of these guys, but the altar is probably the correct choice in every case.
What is it?
But I hate that, precisely because of Clarion Call.
From the abyss.
I don't believe I'm running a Vestal path. I'm running Tempest, Leper, Exanimate, Flagellant, Survivor, Runaway, and the Vestal is sitting on Wanderer at the moment.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, that guy's dead. Front guy is taunted, so we'll be stuck obsessing on the target there. That stress resistance from the Radiant Torch is just saving our bacon.
Turmoil.
That's the round in heal. Nice.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You know, lose 2 Blight off of him in exchange for healing up a big chunk. I'll take it.
measured and steady. We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
There's one of the things I was after.
The loathing whispers.
That trinket definitely goes on a what is best in life sort of space for Damien. Where if he's under 20% health, which he often will be, just add a quarter damage. And then steal positive tokens from things with punish. Which is the piece where it really starts stepping up into this amazing space. So here's just one of those interesting thoughts. If we put the trophy on for extra max health, and then slap the combo of minus max health plus damage, stun resistance, I feel like we're turning Baldwin into an ungodly juggernaut of tanky doom. Because okay, he only gains 17% max health, but he still ends up from the combo. Of course, the downside is that our death blow resist will be basically nothing, but that's going to be true regardless when we hit the mountain, because we don't have another trophy. Is there the possibility of getting one? Yeah, maybe. But, right now this run is looking a little scary at the
The
end.
familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
We got done with the feeder, and Bonnie would like to know... We got done with the feeder, and Baldwin would like to know he's scared of nobles. On the other hand, picks up Shattered Will, and that's really gotta go. That is mega bad.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Oh, very, very bad luck on rolling in the stress resist here, though.
Something to ease the rigors of the road. Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
We don't have enough even to get a second bonus to the wheels, and that's tragic. We're going to hold the trophy off for the mountain, because I don't feel like dealing with the death blow resistance issue in our next zone. Plus, I might consider taking on another boss with the specific question of, can we... excuse me. Just maybe set up a little bit more of a better trophy to work with for the mountain. Alright. Yeah, Bonnie has mostly gotten over the problem she was having on relationships.
Learn what can be taught. that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Oh, they'd like us to clear the rail? Try again. Really, rail. Clear the rail. Hey, a spy. Have a nice couch. I don't know where my brain was going. I think I'm still stuck on clearing the rail. We have a definite problem if things have gotten to the point with me and caffeine and focus tonight where I am suddenly experiencing the dyslexia, because that is not a thing I normally have, and I can clearly see that this word does not read fucking rail. But we're going to go clear the monster's rail because apparently that is how this goes. Yeah. I'm having that day, can you tell?
Another nameless
truthfully, the real problem I'm having is I am actually starting to have the pain issue at the back. Just the tiniest bit. But just enough that, like, there's this constant low-grade grumble in my back and it hurts. I could maybe need more railjack in my life. It's a thing.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you
Things,
must
are you
go.
sure you don't want to put the trophy on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude. But you haven't equipped the trophy. Yes, I know. Also, I am super disappointed not to have rolled the 6th relationship. Wait, is there 6 possible? Yes, we don't have the leper Bonnie relationship.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die. Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Yeah, Mona Loss's dojo is really sweet.
Behold, the great cities of man.
Alright, so if we're clearing the layer, it's over on the left. Do you see the problem we're gonna have? There's only the one visible hospital, and it is not on the same path as the lair, so we are absolutely stuck keeping Hemic Rod on this path. And we can't even check for another hospital because the watchtower is off the only path to the lair, which has to come through that resistance encounter. Game, you suck. Yeah, also we're losing that one wheel we have right off the bat. So if we've got any more wheels between us and there, and we do, we're going to have a fight to fix the wagon too.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. Yeah, this is not a sound one normally associates with wagon wheels. Generally not one should want to.
Incremental, but deadly all the same. A master stroke.
I'm just gonna sink into the chair here and then quietly fall to the floor. Okay, I'm going to fail to fall to the floor because there's not actually enough room sinking this direction. Yeah, I screwed something right up there. And yeah, that was one of the two things I noticed that just bothered me.
Agony by accumulation.
The other one is I thought I'd given the leper one of the items, a stack of the items to cure his blindness. Let's look at those again when his round comes around. Not a blind clearing item. Yeah, I agree that it's a little weird at best. I think that one might be a bug. At least I can't see any reason they could be meant to, because they certainly don't crit with the crit. In fact, let's just go ahead and feed it back. Put that in there. Because, yeah, I agree. That's weird. It definitely needs to be put out there as a, hey, did you intend for this?
This wound, at least, has been tended to. by accumulation. Mistimed, misdirected.
I still think the miss noise on Judgment sounds like somebody let the air out of a bell.
No unpleasant in the extreme.
This work is noble and necessary.
The loathing whispers.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Really not. We have to go left. This run is going left. It is going left, 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 left. And we'll be continuing in that vein. Yeah, this is very silly because these guys burn resistances off the charts. So, yeah, Bonnie, you're going to get to have your useless moment.
And wins.
It is for the record here. Here is that moment.
Bravo!
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. Strength dwindles.
Alright, fine. If you're not playing nice, I can kill you thoroughly. Also, I don't think they thought the upsides of that move through very cleanly. Because all that really did is just put that squishy wizard into the leper's kill zone.
cannot be walked alone. A lesson taught is a lesson learned. We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see. The loathing abates.
There's another one of those spots where it looks like there's a choice and there really isn't. Because I do want the lair boss.
The loathing whispers. They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
Yeah, not a fan of your life choices here, guys. We'll take that one on the leper, who it turns out also resisted the stress, but I really would not have minded having that fight. Whatever. We're stuck having a fight on our way to a fight there. And there's some possibilities here that may end up making it a truly terrible one.
We must survive this onslaught short-handed.
So, what I was dreadfully afraid of was those that don't leave me landing on Junia, who is already quite stressed.
An invariable result.
He's dead on his next turn.
The slow suffering begins.
Not quite done.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
But yeah, we don't want to screw around to try and heal during that fight, because, you know, there's just not time.
Let us hope these repairs will hold.
The library burns.
Wow, really? Big shovel?
And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight. And now, the greatest.
They really
test
want
of
Baldwin.
all. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
This is an excellent time for administration, even though I would have liked to cauterize him. We will just sepsis instead. Oof, that into the lady. That is not the prize I want.
Agony by accumulation. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, don't blind my leper. What will I do? Whoa! What was that? Well, that sucked. Never seen that before from her.
Suffering begins.
They really are. There ain't much for it.
The smallest variable can make all the difference. This wound, at least, has been tended to. Mistimed, misdirected.
Planning ahead a tiny bit.
A simple variable, easily resolved. He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment. Stupendous!
Alright, Dragon House. Rest good now. We'll see you later. Long term, I suspect this is going to get real ugly.
Lenity, grace, small acts that drive back the darkness.
Yeah, that'll be why.
Agony by accumulation.
Because we pretty much have to kill it before he gets to the front and just continue spamming nothing but burning, right? That'll help. That'll help a lot. Yeah, she is apparently quite done with everyone's bullshit right now. Yoink!
The potency still lingers.
I will take it.
Relics.
We got a very good trophy out of him. Not one that is going to be worth a shit on the mountain.
Abates.
But that's kind of fine at this point. We also, just by random coincidence, managed to finish out her Fanatics one. And at this point, I kind of hardly care what we run into as long as it doesn't include a whole lot of wheels on the path. That right to left path is looking about as tempting as it's going to get. The thing I really need is to reduce Junior's unbelievable stress.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
Yeah, I will definitely lose 5 to get the wheels back. The armor, completely irrelevant. The wheels, somewhat relevant.
A simple choice. At least it should be. The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
Oh good, her ladyship is back.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
The Jinx is doing such work.
A breakthrough.
One of these runs I want to have a party where everyone in the party has the jinx.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Woof. I knew that was going to be a thing.
The slow suffering begins. Fellowship forged through toil.
Hey, Kinkiri, how you doing? That's a silly question, don't answer it.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Just very slowly bonking her ladyship to death. Very, very slowly. There we go. Trait in this case, but yes. There's combustion going off again. Please stop using Bonnie. No, seriously. Just stop.
The loathing abates.
Yeah, Bonnie, I think we're going to throw the health trinket on you for now. Lose that and that. If first in turn order and the one fastest character in my group has 3 speed, it's not much. But 20% gain in a killing blow and extra action, yeah, Baldwin, why don't you just hold that in favor of the I don't feel like moving trinket? Well, we're definitely bringing the book in to thump Junia in the head with. And this is really sadly too late in the run for like every single one of these items it offered us. So I think we'll just grab the healing salve and call it good, although we have to leave some room for that somewhere. Alright, let's be honest. I'm not using the bumper crop. You know it, I know it. Everyone knows that that is not the thing we are going to be using going in. Alright, we'll take the crossover to left here. We're going to be stuck taking an Oblivion's Ingress at some point somewhere. But if we're very, very lucky, this path will be a little better and we'll get something nice here. That counts. That is a something nice. Or at least a sufficiently nice.
The loathing whispers.
I like the Flagellant just fine. He is loads of fun. I'm not sure what path I like on the Flagellant. He's kind of in one of those spots where I'm sure all of his paths are good if I understand them entirely, but I'm not sure I understand them entirely.
Chapter 5. Behold the man.
On that note, I'm going to let him talk about himself a minute. And I'm going to go grab
Once
a little
more
more
he
for him.
wandered, ravenous for fresh suppering, and delighting in its novelty and excess. Offering himself to blade and talon alike, he became an icon writ in flesh. A living prayer to whatever gods would turn an ear. Undying, he savored his delicious declension. An eternity of pain and wrath. Heaven on earth.
The avatars of oblivion. Clergy of the spreading stain.
we've got a problem here. It's just going to be dead ugly. Just because of Junia's ridiculous stress issue. Yeah, there it goes. Really needed you to go the other way. He's done his next turn. And truthfully, we ended up in a space with Junia that could have been so much worse. She didn't pull any of the unbelievably nasty, meltdown words or anything. Pardon me. I'm trying to adjust here and get just a little comfier. The back is really bugging me tonight, and I think it's probably showing.
The fiend's strength dwindles. A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm. Agony by accumulation. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Did you roll at the other end of your scale there, man? Yeah, that was probably always going to be missing, but, well, I want her done more. So let's steal her crit token for a second. Because stealing crit tokens with Punish is just great.
Suffering begins. This wound, at least, has been tended to. Unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
The 6-speed trinket really feels like it should be useful in this build where we're all ridiculously slow, but I'm super happy with all of our actual trinkets right now.
Dissection. An unavoidable end. Agony by accumulation.
Yes, focus the lever. He remains unimpressed with your bullshit. Okay. She's done on her next turn. She is exactly done on her next turn.
Generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless. A righteous action.
Also, have you noticed that, like, everything heals Damien? It just seems to be the way of the thing today.
Straightforward and effective.
Alright, here we go. Are you feeling ready for this? I'm not sure I feel ready for this.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
So there's the buff for it's always going to taunt. And here comes the worship tokens.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay, we're beating out the region now. Now we're getting unbelievably good luck on the preludes. I mean, that was eventually going to end, but that's not the point.
This is no time to falter.
Woo!
What lurks in the beyond.
There we go. Well, we're through.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Take heart and do not relent. The past is gone. Let it die.
Yeah, now we get a shuttle boss who I don't actually know that well, so it'll be exciting.
The heart calls out to the weary.
But before we do this, I want to call attention to our candles on this run, because they're nuts.
Rest tonight.
18
Under
candles for
the
reaching that
mountain's
end.
Unblinking gaze.
Four more for the region goal. We're sitting on 24 in the inventory.
Sometimes it is wiser to try anew, fortified by trials past.
And so we're sitting on 80 before we go into the mountain.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate. The means of mastery.
Damien, I think I'm fine with that skill set. Although, lose Fester and pick Sepsis back up. It may not be a completely useful approach to life, but we'll see. It's very excited about me fixing these wheels, and I feel like I don't really need to, but I'm gonna anyway, because the extra healing is not the worst thing on the mountain. We'll just check Provisioner for, like, any emergency I would like this right now sort of thing. The Rousing Tunes counts. And I could, like... spend a minute trying to recover relationships for Junia, which I probably should.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Bear with me a sec, I'll come back to that. Alright, let's attempt to float Junia's Hemic Rot, so reduced occasional weakness on Junia, not critical. Wow, that was some really bad bees on the whiskey. Alright, so... and Bonnie won't drink it, so it's just a matter of tossing that elsewhere, I guess. Never really a wrong time for those.
A bit
And
of
then,
on the road to damnation.
let's get Pushy and Lavender up, everybody. Yeah, I didn't get that lucky. Okay. Kind of fine with rolling with what we got there. Yeah, it seemed quicker to anger today rather than quicker to help.
There is nothing for
Not much point waiting about it.
Press on. Come what may.
I was gonna say, was there any food? There we go. We'd been doing so well on relationships, and if we'd skipped the whiskey barrels, I think we would have come out better off.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on. At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Getting her sprained ankle replaced the shattered will problem. She apparently now is in too much ankle pain to have issues with her willpower. I think we could sell that as a solution. Should we send that home with Spy as a workplace idea? Frickin' obsession.
Results are encouraging.
Yeah, we are just going to very methodically beat him to death for the moment. Unfortunately, we're going to get a worship here. So there's a heal, and it clears the tokens. Clearing the tokens is the really weird bit of that, because we had some really good damage over time going on to him. Baldwin picked up a 5% knockback at some point, and that's just the first time we've seen it go.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Alright, here it comes. Did I mention I only have the vaguest idea of how this fight goes?
Reality comes asunder before our eyes.
Sort of, I already beat one of you.
Agony by accumulation. Well done.
Alright, 8 more points on him to secure the kill. Now it's like 3. Yeah, that I did not need.
Incremental,
Would you stop?
but deadly all the same.
Apparently he was right at the correct heal threshold to not get a heal from that sepsis, and I certainly wouldn't have done it if I knew I was not going to get the heal. Just didn't pay enough attention, didn't see the lack of a green number there. My own fault, really.
Foundation of trust.
Should have gone ahead with the other plan.
The slow suffering begins.
Ow. He has really been spamming that.
A little help impeccably timed. The unrelenting application of violence yields
Yeah,
morbid
not real
pains.
thrilled with our setup here going in. There's a lot of good in it, but the stress levels just went through the roof, and that big meltdown did not improve life.
Behold, the source of the stain, gateway to incomprehensible emptiness. what lurks in the beyond.
Apparently we can smack them back down to regular size.
Strength dwindles. Sessions on shrinking tails. Focus.
Woo! Well, that was exciting.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. I don't know of any way any party could have gotten them to not merge. Which kind of has me going, okay, what did I need to do differently there? But I don't know what it was. This is a mystery to me.
A slow dissection. An
But it's only hitting the folks with tokens, which makes me think that there had to be some way to keep tokens off of people before getting into this mess. And we did not manage it. And, it's just gonna sit there and spam "now you die" attacks.
At last, the thing is finally passed on. Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses. Malaise.
But that's a bit of a problem because Bonnie is not in a good position to make this happen, not even slightly. And now also not in a good position where she has actual abilities. So, great with that Resolute. Good on ya. You're not actually going to live through it. Because, how the fuck could you? When you have no melee attacks.
anxiety forms insidious fear.
But you know, that's my first time seeing the boss in ages, since testing, since real early testing. And I don't think I figured it out then either.
She can run no further.
So we'll come back to it. I'm not too put out by the beat.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will come.
Because, yeah, we're 82 candles to the good, so, you know, it's a step in the right direction. But not going to worry too hard about it. We're past time, and I'm good with this, so, gonna flip this to close out. And folks, as always, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a wonderful little stream. Okay, we didn't get our boss, but, you know, we learned a thing, and that thing is, maybe we need a different plan, because, yike. By way of carrying on with what we're doing, I see Lowlash playing some Darkest Dungeon, so we're going to go ahead and sneak a raid over to him. And bear with me, let's get that rolling, and I will see you all again tomorrow evening for another run of this. Look forward to it. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.